In next life, if I will become a man, number one thing I will be is to be a monk, a guy that is into spiritual, into Wicca and all stuff, manifesting, illusionism and psychedelism, and become a man that is really religious, skeptical at the same time, because I want to teach young women that love is actually will happen after respect. And if I will be a man in next life, I will actually teach these girls how to connect their spiritual into real world, how to connect the fantasy into reality using manifestation, gratitude, and things, spirituality, or about spiritual themes, psychedelism, weirdness, and all in aspect of spiritual. So maybe I will be a choir guy or some relation to the church, like pioneer, someone who is a preacher, someone who actually into sacristim of the church, who sing and bound the God, or some religious factors. That's me in next life if I will be the man. If I was in a man in past life or a boy, actually I will rather date older women, because I can learn something from older women than young girls. I will date those older women that can actually stable, who actually matured physically, mentally, emotionally, not damaged, and have no kids, but a non, like a non-woman who actually have no kids but literally old soul. If I will be a man, I will rather date older women than younger women, because they are more mature, they're more capable to think wisely than those girl, because a woman is not a girl, that's different. If I were be a man in past life or next life, I will be choosing to be a gay, to have a relationship with my fellow guy, than to have a relationship with women, because the standard is higher than a job description. So I will choose to date in online or something in online, rather than go in off dating in front in real life and in real world. So I choose social media rather than you know socializing in person. So I choose rather an online relationship than an actual dating. So if I will be a man, I choose to be a gay, having a experience with my fellow men, and become a superstar as a gay. If I'll be a man in next life, that's what I am going to do, you know, and having a friend with my fellow guys, and also become a gamer who will play and make a video games and apps, something in social construct of computer, something like that. If I will be a man, I will help to make games become. I'd rather join some computer, technical skills, like technology vocational, something involved with inventions in technical wires, and inventions to something into object. If I will be a man, I try to do that, so the future is improving. The future in science will become stronger, become faster and wiser. So if I will be a man in next life, I choose to be some man that is really intelligent, apologenic, someone that is really brainy guy with high IQ, with high capacity in terms of thinking, imaginations, and creativity, related to inventing, engineering, architect. If I will be a man, I choose to be architect, to build a cities, a future society, a good architecture of houses. And if I'll be a construction worker, working in the center field, like foundations through children, older people, you know, become that kind of inventor guy, nerdy. If I will be a man in next life, maybe I am an very artistic in terms of my invention, in terms of my job career is dedicated to medical field, artistry, that help older people, the people that experience illness, related to spiritual healing, something about healing in terms of sacralism and all, psychedelism part. So I will help through therapy, pioneering in church, in some related to, becoming their healer, manifestor, or some kind of manifesting things actually natural, beneficial for people and myself. So if I will be a man, I choose to be a doctor, PhD. If I will be a man or a boy, I choose not to socialize so much. I choose not to become more active in some kind of club, parties and all, but minding own games, go to library, just read a book and watch movies and embracing my household chore, gardening, take care of animals, veterinary, become kind of very leaving a mark to history, like kind of Harry Potter, a guy that really resemble in terms of physical and in intellectual ability, but at the same time psychedelism. If I will be a man, I choose to be that, in opposite of myself as a girl today. I will be kind of guy that is not sociable. I'm not a kind of guy who will be, into more friends, group of friends, fraternity. No, I will be rather choose to go studios, library, and my room, stay house, and become homebody. So if I will be a boy, I rather choose to, improve my vocal and my hygiene. So I will choose to prepare my hygiene, become, presentable. My hygiene is number one important because it is how people give you an impression in the first meeting to places, job, work. So yeah, if I will be a guy, I choose perfume and all stuff in caring the skin, like beautician. If I will be a gay, like hair colored and very passionista kind of thing. If I will be a gay as a guy, in next life, I choose that to, changing myself in a different kind of angle, personality, vibe in area of different people. So I choose that in that way. If I will be a playboy or a kind of gamer in love thing, I just rather date those, a girl that is really religious, in terms in life, quotations in life, religious in perception in life, very diplomatic in terms of church, pioneering in kind of stuff in spirituality, like witching or something related to psychedelism. If I were be a guy, and in next life maybe I will have a woman that is really into spiritual and not just going and hang out with some random guy. I choose a girl that is really beneficial in my life and not just, a random woman. I will be a picky man, not really go there and just hang out with people. I rather to be not sociable too much with strangers in life.